There are many who love the Miata, not because it has tons of power, not because it's beautiful, but because of how it drives and how it makes the driver feel. They are little, rear-wheel drive lightweight sports cars made with one thing in mind: fun. Now, this recipe worked wonders for Mazda, and each and every generation has been a success since the original. Now, VW saw the success Mazda found with the Miata, and they studied the possibility of building a small and affordable roadster like the iconic Mazda MX-5, but theirs would be different. Instead of having a 1.6 or 1.8 liter petrol engine under the hood, they decided a turbo diesel would be better. Now, this car never actually came into fruition. It got axed off before it ever became a reality. But why? I mean, if Mazda could do it, why couldn't VW? To understand the life and death of this car, we've got to go back to the 2003 Frankfurt Motor Show, where VW debuted their new Concept R, a two-seater convertible with a mid-mounted VR6 motor and a DSG dual-clutch transmission. Now, the Concept R was a monster for its time. The little roadster produced 265 horsepower and 350 Nm of torque, and that meant that the car could complete the sprint from 0 to 60 in just 5.3 seconds. Remember, this was back in 2003. Now, I'm sure you know the Concept R never made it to the streets despite the promise made by VW officials. 3 years later, the Concept R became the Concept Bluesport, and it appeared at the Detroit Auto Show. Now, the Bluesport looked like the real deal, where the Concept R was an obvious concept car. The Bluesport had headlights that fit the modern production, and it met the safety requirements of the time. Everybody was excited because this thing looked like a real production vehicle. Now, like I said previously, this thing was powered by a diesel engine, so the VR6 that was found in the Concept R was replaced by a more economical option. The 2-liter turbo diesel engine was still no slouch though. You see, the MX-5 that Mazda produced in 2009 made 176 horsepower and 188 Nm of torque, and this diesel was quite a bit more potent, producing 180 horsepower and 350 Nm of torque. Then VW took that motor and paired it with a 6-speed DSG Auto, which was bleeding edge tech for VW at that time. Now, this car had some insane promise. It made power, it was nice and lightweight, and it had a low 6 second 0 to 60. All of that combined with a claimed MPG of 55. So on paper at least, it seemed like this car was going to be a huge success, but VW never released it. Why? Well, remember, VW owns Audi, and Audi makes the TT, which is also a 2-seater sports car. Now, the Audi would have been the more upper spec model, making more power and having a higher price tag. But VW math nerds ran the numbers and found that the demand for a small diesel roadster was just too small, and that it wouldn't be worth the money to send it into production. And even if the car did get approved, it wouldn't have lived long, because a few years later in 2015, VW's emission scandal, sometimes referred to as Dieselgate or Emission Gate, was highlighted to the public, which made sure that no one wanted to buy a VW diesel anyways. Except here in South Africa. The TDI Polo was hugely successful till its discontinuation in 2020, but we are a bit different here in South Africa. But let me know what you think of the Bluesport. Do you think that if they did launch it, that it would have been successful, or do you think that it would have been a huge failure like VW obviously did? I might have a less popular opinion, but I think it would have sold well. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe, and if you did enjoy it, you'll enjoy my other videos as well. So if you did enjoy it, go through my channel, see if there's something else you like. I'll check you guys in the next one. Cheers,